Mm.
All right, perfect. So this is the website. It started from myself. This is my book here, Success Secrets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Um,
cool.
I basically read like hundreds of books
Mm.
during COVID, and I started taking notes of all the books I was reading, and all of the books that I read turned into articles, and then I decided to post them as book reviews. And the books that I read are all self-help books. And then I took all my notes that I made from reading all these books, and I came up with a concept called Success Secrets, and published my book in 2021, 2022, 2021. And then I decided to figure out how to sell my book and that marketing process, because I have a digital marketing background. I started to try a lot of different things. And although the website gets a good amount of traffic just from search, selling a book isn't that easy. So people will come to the blog, they'll read the article, but they don't always buy the book. So I was looking for a couple of ideas. So first, this is the blog here of all the books, and I've got them categorized in self-help and fiction.
Yep.
I focus mostly on the self-help stuff. So all these books are articles with reviews, and there's lots of them. And then each article looks like this. And the objective of the article is to get somebody who's interested in the book or the topic to come and read the article. And if they're interested, then they can click through to the book order page, which most of them are Amazon books. So they can click over and order the book if they like it. So the main concept that I ended up doing was when somebody comes to this page, they read the book because they're interested, but they don't always buy. It usually takes somebody 7 to 20 times to see something before they purchase. And so I was trying to find out how I could get the same person to see the book 7 to 20 times. And so I discovered how to use retargeting with display networks. So when somebody comes to this page, they get pixel tracked, and then we run display ads, which are very inexpensive, and we run them for as long as the campaign is running for that book. Could be 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long. And every time somebody goes to a different website, they're going to see this book cover. And after they see it 7 to 20 times, it's just the law of averages. They're going to be reminded that, oh, yes, I did read the article about that book. I was interested in it. And now because we keep showing them the book cover, eventually they will click on it and come back to this page. And once they come back to this page, then they might read the article again, but the intent is we hope to get them over to the Amazon book order page. So somebody clicks on the book order page and they'll end up on the book order page for that book. And so the concept was working very well. I use it for my book, and then I started to invite other authors to guest post on my blog. So now there's a couple of advantages to having a guest post. One, of course, is what I just explained. And the second one is that when somebody comes here to read about this book and they're not sure if they're interested yet, they're going to see all of the other self-help books underneath here. And so if somebody has a guest post on this blog, they're going to benefit from all of the goodwill of other authors, because somebody might arrive at this blog post for this book. Maybe they don't want it, but they might see a different book that they might want to purchase or read about here. So the traffic that comes to one page might end up on, might generate traffic to a different book page. So it's kind of the same concept, and it benefits over and over again.
Yep.
So that's the book marketing service. is by having the guest post, you get to take advantage of all of the goodwill of the traffic that we've already established, the retargeting campaigns, and the search traffic. So we do SEO, we do all kinds of link building, and we have a very large affiliate network that works with us to promote the book pages. So you also get the advantage of how the affiliates that are promoting TAPnet. Now, there's also one other component, which is, so that was the book marketing service, and it's based on the Pepsi method, which how Pepsi became very successful is by having billboards all over. And they knew that if you saw their billboard over and over again, and whenever you became thirsty, you would, top of mind, would think, I want a Pepsi. And so this is the same concept. So top of mind advertising is the concept behind the guest posts. The second one, which the author will also benefit from, is called the rising tide effect. And so any author has their guest post on this blog will also have their book shared on all of our social channels. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere. And whenever any of the other authors are following our channels and they see any of our posts, they will activate the social signal. So we advise every author that guest posts on TAPnet that to follow us on all our social channels, and or the ones that they're the most active on. And whenever they see a post by TAPnet, we ask them to like, comment, share, retweet, whichever social signal is relevant to that platform. And what that does is it tells the social network that the content is popular and interesting to others, and that they should show it to more people. So we get the benefit of having all of us as a community participate in activating the social signals, and that boosts the social awareness of that post to the network and the algorithms, and it tells the algorithms to show that post more often because it's gaining popularity.
Yep.
So what our objective is, as we grow and have more authors doing the social signals, we'll have more of that viral reach. So the initial activation is the likes, comments, shares. The social network sees that the post is popular. They start to show it to more people, and you get a much bigger reach. And we all do that together as part of a community, and I keep the cost for this service very low. It's free for the first year, so the author doesn't have to pay anything to be part of it. And then the second year, if they decide to renew, then it's a very low monthly fee. So that's the two concepts of the book marketing service that's offered through TAPnet. And to access the service, we can just scroll down here and click on social media campaign. That gives them access to the social sharing service. So they have their book on all our channels, and they can just visit here and go through the process of submitting the book. And if they decide to do the guest post, then that's done through here. The price for the guest posting is a little bit different. There's two options. One is just the guest post and the social sharing part. The second one is where we have dedicated retargeting campaigns, and which is goes into more detail with this video, and a little bit of the explanation down here. And for this service, we offer the first month for free, and they get the guest post, the retargeting campaign, and they can pick a couple of different options for how much retargeting they want to have on their guest post. So they can have the generic pool, which we promote every guest post through a retargeting campaign, or they can upgrade and have a dedicated retargeting campaign that pushes traffic just to their blog posts. And they can spend as much as they want, whatever the budget you have for retargeting. That means you'll get more visitors to your guest posts specifically, and you'll have way more retargeting to just your guest post. So you can really ramp up the amount of traffic your article is getting. Did you have any questions about the book marketing service?
Actually, may I know that for the book marketing website that you show, is there any other like category for the self-help website that you saw before?
Yeah, so mostly it's self-help is the books that I review, but we do have a number of fiction books and any genre we can work with. As we add more authors, blog posts, we get a lot more different fiction titles. So we don't have a lot at the moment, but we do have some that are specifically just fiction. And we can go in any category under the fiction. So if it's romance, mystery, novels, pretty much any category we can have under the fiction category.